Alright guys, Long Couch back in. Welcome back to Zelda. As you just saw, I decided to go ahead and get this golf shrine out of the way. And honestly, it wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting once I realized that the whole thing is bullshit from the start and it's set up to not be able to be beat with just your standard generic hammer beating like the first one. 5 hits with the hammer from right here is not quite enough. 6 hits with the hammer is a little bit too much. So for a while I was bringing it back here and trying to, compensate for the distance, but eventually I just realized that was too goddamn much work, and I started using a combination of a hammer and this Lionel sword here, and once I started doing that I actually got it fairly quickly. That was my first try upon coming back here, because that's the other big pile of bullshit about this place. How should I explain this? When you come in here, everything's locked back up again. You have to do the first golfing portion in order to open up the path to actually let you come back to this this extra section back here. And I nailed the first shot on my first try, like the first time I came back here. And I set up a save right here, so I was like, if I go through my hammers, I'll just have to load the save, and I'll be right here and I can keep trying. The first time I blew through my hammers, I hit that load button, I hit the save, and it started me back at the beginning with everything locked up again. Apparently you can't save mid-shrine, it just doesn't let you do it. So that's a big pile of horse shit, but you know what, whatever, it's all done, it's out of the way. Let's see what all this heartache got us. A giant ancient core, okay. I guess I shouldn't sound so disappointed. That's a good item, right? It's just... I'm not getting anything immediate out of it, so like right now I don't care. But that's good. And that is the last shrine in here. Okay, great. So now what I want to do, guys, can I fast travel like straight out of here? Because that would be amazing if you would let me do that. Okay, good. We're going to go upgrade our Hylian armor and get our upgrade from our spirit orbs as well. Okay, let's pop up here first. I want to get the upgrade for the Hylian armor, and then we're going to head into town, and we're going to see if we can find Kilton. I'm kind of curious about his deal. He said he was going to just, like, hop around from town to town. I don't know what he does for us, but there's got to be, like, something, right? There's got to be a reason that he's here, so... Let's just knock this out right quick. Okay. I think we just have... Oh, we can do the climbing pants now, too? I didn't realize we hadn't done those yet. Sure. That, and they don't use the same parts. So yeah, we'll do the climbing pants and the Hylian armor. Okay, that's level 2. I still want that last piece, guys. I want it so bad. And then this will knock this up to 12. That's such a good upgrade. This will by far be the best armor now. I love how Link's like, he's so uncomfortable. She's basically raping Link right now. That's what's going on here. All finished. Okay, and you can't do anything else, so we don't even get to look. Thanks, lady. That's awesome. Glad that that is out of the way. And now I don't think we actually have to worry about any more upgrades until we find the next Great Fairy, which... who the hell knows how long that'll take. Who knows how many more there even are in this game. Could just be 1 more, could be 5 more for all I know. We happened to stumble upon the last one quite by accident. We didn't get a line on it or a side quest or anything, so... yeah, who knows when we'll find the next one. Okay. And then let's pop over here. Hey, there's Pakongo. Pakanga. I never remember how to say that dude's name. We'll talk to him in a second, see if he has anything new for us. First, we must do this. Give me them there heart containers. Yeah, I know that I said I was gonna finish out the stamina wheel again, but guys, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I'm going for the Master Sword as soon as it's, like, remotely feasible, so we might as well just pour everything into hearts. So what does that give us? That is 8 right there. Yes, we have 8 hearts, and then with the 4 from the stamina wheel that we can respec. Oh my god, guys, we really only need one more. That chicken just set himself on fire. What a dumbass. Oh man. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I said a long time ago we were gonna go back to the main quest, but we only need 4 more spirit orbs, and then we can get the Master Sword. I kind of want to just knock that out. Just get it done. Picongo, I was right. To think we'd run into each other again. So you found the gate? I could tell just from the look on your face. There must have been a time when lots of people used that gate. The world sure is fickle, isn't it? Yeah, he's referring to the memory that he helped us out with at this specific spot. So he's not going to tell us anything new until we find him at a new place. Hey, what are y'all doing here? I hear a woman crying. Ghosts aren't real. Oh. Are you taking a break as well, Master Link? If so, allow me to introduce my precious daughters, Coco and Katla. Any moment I can spend with my girls is a gift. I always end up boring them with the same stories, though. What stories? Oh. There's a shrine right above this hill, guarding the Shika tribe. Sometimes from the forest behind it, you can hear a woman sobbing. Heh, that's the story I'm telling the children right now, anyway. Actually, the location I speak of is where the village's guardian spirit resides. But lately, monsters have been lurking there, and it's become quite dangerous. I'm scaring my daughters so they won't go near that forest. It works on Coco, but for some reason, these stories just excite Katla. Well, we've already plumbed the depths of all that stuff, so... Okay. It's time to have fun. And that's the end of it. Just have fun! Oh, Jesus, guys. We're closer to the Master Sword than I thought we were. Honestly, I thought we were, like, way farther away, but... Yeah, we could probably knock this out pretty quick. I don't see Kilton around here, so... Okay, let me take a look at my side quests. Well, specifically my shrine quests. We don't know how to do the curse statue. We don't really know how to get this scale. We know where one of the dragons shows up, but that seems like a real pain in the ass right now. We could do the landscape one. And we could theoretically do the ceremonial trident one. We would just have to actually go find the ceremonial trident. Which could be problematic, but we could try. Maybe we'll head back to Zora's Domain, see what's going on there right now. Give it a shot. Back in the domain! Ooh, do I have room for this? I do! Silver longsword. That reminds me, at some point I gotta travel back to the top of that tower and grab that other royal broadsword that's sitting up there. Pretty sure we've had a blood moon since the last time I got it, so... All is as it should be. Master Link! Who would have dreamed that the one to stop the divine beast Varuda would be Master Link, who miraculously reappeared after 100 years? I have been so angry about so much for so long, I simply do not know what is what anymore. I know how you feel, man. I know just how you feel. While we're here, oh, a mighty scale. She's the one that gave us this quest. La la la, your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Hello, I'm Laruda. Want to talk? I don't think you actually have anything new. So, no, I don't. And also, I had somebody suggest that we go check out the name of the Goron that hangs out here to see if his name ends in Sun. I'm pretty sure I already did this, but I can't swear to it 100%. So while we're here, let's just talk to him. Hey, buddy, what is your name? Why can't I talk to him? Oh, here we go. His name's Riga. This isn't him. If you're free, would you like to chat? Nope. See ya. Hi, Dento. You are here. What do you need? I need a ceremonial trident. You do not have it in your possession, but I can sense the ceremonial trident is still in this world. If you haven't trusted it to someone, that is one thing. But if not, I must strongly suggest you locate it. But how? Who's the guy who gave me the quest for that trident in the first place? I think the girl gave me the shrine quest, but there was someone else who was talking about it. I can't remember who, though. They said it fell off a bridge. Could it be over here? Did they mean, like, the entrance bridge? Hello, people. Riven, Dunma. I'm trying to see if anybody has, like, an active quest. fucking thing could be anywhere, honestly. This is really intimidating, just trying to, like, find this thing. It's like a needle in a haystack. We've been all around the center area. It can't be there. I mean, if it is, then that fucking sucks. Because I combed that place. Like, dragging a dead body through the river. I was up all night, man. Can we actually take pictures of these things? Come on. Oh! Damn camera is so finicky, guys. I don't want to scare them off. There, got it. Blue sparrows. So yeah, we can totally take their picture, we just can't pick them up. It's so odd. But we can shoot them and kill them. And they give us Chickaloo tree nuts. Oh, so that's where we find those in nature. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, we didn't really look over this way. Because there's not really any land around here, so it would be a huge pain in the nards. But maybe this is what we have to do. Maybe the Trident's around this area. Hey, down there's one of those... whatchamacallums. One of those tablets that's going to give us information. We have a quest to get all those, too. Let's just come down here real quick. I don't think this is one we've looked at already, so... Okay, History of the Zora Part 3, Miracle of the White Scale as told by King Dorephan. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with a blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zodaban highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it safely home. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale in his armor blinded the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. That's pretty cool. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. That's a really neat story. I honestly really like a lot of these tablets. They've got some cool stuff on them. Okay. Nothing here. Let's see if we can't get back to the center. Like, closer to the center, where the bridge is. I don't want to waste, like, an inordinate amount of time looking for this thing right now. I'll give it a couple minutes. See if we get lucky. You know, if we find other things along the way, obviously that's awesome. Over there's a Korok. We'll go do that in a second. Because we still need 2 more of them. That's a chest. Okay, the thing is probably not in a chest. But... I'll still take it. And... probably gonna need some cryonics on this one. Ooh, look how close to the edge I am. Don't push Link, cause he's close to the edge. Ooh, another Phrenic bow! A bow passed down through the Sheikah tribe, concentrating before drawing the string will allow you to target distant enemies as easily as those nearby. And this one has some better durability, too. Yeah, tuck that motherfucker away. That's awesome. Good find. I was kind of worried about that. I was like, this Phrenic bow is, like, not gonna last forever. And when I don't have it, a lot of those Koroks with the target practice things are gonna become a lot harder. Stupid birds. Gotta hate birds. There's another chest. The chests are not probably going to have the ceremonial trident. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I'm kind of assuming that because we found, like, you know, another trident in the water just on its own. So I kind of assumed that's how this one would be too. Ice arrows. Yep. Okay. Well, let me grab this Korok right quick, and then we'll do another pass of the lake. Wait a second. Where's... Oh, there it is. For a second, I didn't see a break in the circle, and I was like, what? $16. We need one more. Well, we need a lot more, but we need one more for our purposes right now. Yep, that's about all we got around here. Motherfucker. Where is this stupid Trident, guys? Where is it? Oh, he's the guy. Ceremonial Trident is a replica of the Light-Scale Tridents used in the Champion Festival. At first glance, the metal used looks the same as that of the Light-Scale Trident, and that Ceremonial Trident was dropped under the bridge. Well, it's a fake, so it doesn't matter. If someone finds it, they can keep it. Is he talking about this bridge? I knew there was, like, one of these dudes who had mentioned it. Oh, and he's, like, hanging out on a bridge. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! How did I not find that before? I guess I was paying closer attention to the inner rim here. I ran all along this rim before. I just didn't fucking look in this direction. Oh. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. We got it. It all worked out in the end. Of course, this is only part of the puzzle. After this, we have to figure out what to do with it. Get up here, you little bastard. I'm gonna have to make room for it, too. That's the other thing that sucks. Nope. There you go. Alright, first let's snap a picture of it. I don't really understand, like, the difference between this and the Light-Scale Trident. They both seem kind of like a whatever kind of thing. And what should we get rid of to make room for it, guys? I like all the stuff I have right now. Let's get rid of the torch. Hopefully I won't really need it. A spear modeled after the Light-Scale Trident wielded by the Zora champion Mipha. They may be identical in appearance, but this spear's strength and durability are inferior. Well, it does 14. I don't remember what the Light-Scale Trident did. Probably 20-something. Eh, whatever. Okay, so, we have this thing. We're going to make sure that we don't use it in combat or mess it up or anything. And we need to go to the adventure log. Okay. A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet of a Veiled Falls site. Veiled Falls is in caps. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. If you find the spear and recreate the actions from the song, a new trial may open. Okay, Veiled Falls, that's the clue. And in situations like this, we almost always want to check the map, and it's right freaking there. There's Veiled Falls. So let's go over there. And let's see if something becomes readily apparent to us. I'm starting to get that with a lot of these shrine quests. The puzzle involves looking at the map and looking at either like the surrounding geography, in the case of Skull Lake, or the name of an actual place, like in, you know, the big twin, little twin thing, or in this right here. My problem right now is I don't know the best way to get up there. I don't even see a waterfall I can climb. Son of a bitch. I don't have any good options here. Is there a water? No. No. Okay. Let's just go ahead and fast travel back up here. Oh, and there's Homeboy! There's Kilton! We gotta get up there and talk to him, guys. I'm just actually not sure of the best way to go about getting up there right now. If there was a waterfall that I could just swim up, that would be ideal, but this place isn't really set up like that. We might have to go the long way around. Come down over yonder and then just, like, climb up the wall. I think we could probably pull that off if we jumped from here and just glided over. Obviously, we want our climbing gear on. And, yeah. Oh, that looks kind of cool, too. The red and the orange. Oh god, I hope I don't screw this up. I probably will. Yep, that was not the best start. That's okay, at least it's not raining. At least it's not raining, guys. If I have to use a stamina elixir to make this happen, I'll do it. This is another reason I kind of want to get this Master Sword quest out of the way, because normally I actually really like the whole traversal aspect of this game. Like, it's a puzzle unto itself, figuring out like the best way to get to somewhere and using the land and traversing and everything. Like, I really love that. Shit, you son of a fuck! You unimaginable fuckface. I really thought I could stand there. But yeah, this is kind of breaking my balls right now, because it's creating a sense of urgency where I just want to get 4 more spirit orbs and get this thing out of the way so I can go back to the main quest and not have that like hanging over my head. Which is probably not a good way to be living and playing this game. But I can't help it. It's how I feel inside. Ugh, okay. Just use that elixir. Since we don't need any health right now, obviously. Look at that, I can't believe you can't stand there. It doesn't look all that sharp right there. That incline. I call shenanigans, guys. I call mad shenanigans. But we should be able to do the rest of this. No problem, I think. In fact, let's give ourselves a little boost here. There we go. There we go. Okay, here's Veiled Falls, and here's Kilton. Let's talk to him first. You fucking creeper. Kilton the creeper. Hoo-yag. Ah, it's just you. You startled me. My monster shop is now open for business. I decided this is going to be my Kilton voice, guys. I don't know if it's good or not. You have to let me know. Seeing as how you're a first-time customer here at Fang and Bone, our first order of business will be converting your monster parts to Mon. What is Mon? Mon is a currency I invented to destabilize the market and fight the establishment. Oh, you're one of those guys, okay. Just kidding. There is no establishment in Hyrule. I just love monsters so much that I turn them into money. I can't tell if that's better or worse. Here's the deal. If you bring me monster parts, I'll exchange them for Mon. I'm the only business in Hyrule that accepts Mon as payment. Pretty exclusive, eh? Anyway, you can spend your Mon on various types of monster gear that I've created based on my research. Ah, another thing. I'm always developing new monster gear, so remember to check back in between your adventures. Adventures in red, why? So let's exchange the monster parts you have for Mon. Okay, I know what monster parts are, but let's just check all the dialogue here. Monster parts are the things that monsters drop when they expire. You know, horns, fangs, eyes. The color and size may differ a bit, but they're all monster parts. The more rare they are, the more Mon they're worth. So let's exchange the monster parts you have for Mon. Oh, thank you very much. So now, what will you exchange for Mon? So, why create like an entirely new type of currency? Why not just straight up trade for monster parts? I guess because different ones are worth different amounts of Mon. Okay, so... yeah, so something like a Bokoblin Fang is worth 5 Mon. Horns are worth 3. Moblin Fangs are worth 6. Yeah, so they're basically just another form of currency. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to want. Let me check your inventory and see how much everything is first. We can trade in the ancient stuff too, but that seems like a terrible idea. Enoch's Guts. I don't know. What do we have a ton of? Bokoblin Guts. Let's just do like 5 of these off the bat. That'll give us 50? 50 Mon. And, Thank you for converting your monster parts into Mon. Now then, how can Fang and Bone meet your monstrous needs today? Okay, now we can spend some. Da. I developed a new piece of monster gear. I call it the spring-loaded hammer. Whack a small monster with this thing and, boing, it'll launch the monster into the distance. It's really useful for getting rid of pesky monsters that you don't feel like fighting. Plus, it's just fun to use. Your current balance is 50 Mon. What monster gear would you like to buy? Okay, so he's got monster extract, that's a cooking thing, 9. A wooden mop is 19. Why would we buy a wooden mop for 19 Mon? What the fuck? Spring-loaded hammer is 199. It only does 1 damage. This strange hammer is one of Kilton's specialties. Being struck by it doesn't hurt much, but the 4th swing in a string of attacks will send the victim flying. I wonder what the advantage of that is. Okay, we got a Bokoblin mask, Kilton's handmade Bokoblin headgear. It's almost charming in a cute, monstrous kind of way. Equip it to blend in with Bokoblins. Wow. Moblin mask, Kilton's handmade Moblin headgear, designed to replicate the Moblin's distinct long nose and large horns. Equip it to blend in with Moblins. So I'm guessing these will, like, actually make them peaceful. We can just hang out with them and not get attacked. I can see how that would be handy. It's not something I have a burning desire to get right now. Although they aren't really that expensive. I think we could afford them both pretty easily. They might be upgradable too. And this spring-loaded hammer is the most expensive thing he's got. There's got to be a reason for that. Who the hell knows what, though? What does this say? A result of Kilton's research into monsters, the suspicious spice can be used to punch up dishes while cooking. Apparently it can be used to make a number of monstrous meals. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff gets used yet, so I don't know if it's worth buying or not. Well, let's see if we could get up to 300 Mon easily enough. Moblin horns, they only go for 2. I'm telling you, the Moblin stuff is just bullshit. Moblin fangs, there we go, that's a little better. If we sold, oh, let's say like 25 of these, that's a pretty good chunk of change right there. That'd be 150. And then we just need about 100 more. So actually, I'm just going to sell 10 more of these, the Bokoblin Guts, and hope that I don't regret this later. Okay. So now we can buy both of these masks. You have a good eye. That'll run you 199 Mon. Okay. I guess that's better than just letting those monster parts sit in my inventory and not do anything, right? I hope to see you again another monstrous night. Why is he putting night in? Oh, he only comes out at night, doesn't he? Is that what that means? Because I didn't see him earlier, but now that it's nighttime, now he's here. That would make sense. I mean, for a creeper like him, that makes tons of sense.